Hello, 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 everybody, and we are back. We're back and we're playing Final Fantasy 16. The DLC Rising Tide just dropped, and we're going to be picking that up here and playing it. I've been playing Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth lately, so I might be hard coming back to this game. I haven't played this game since the Echoes of the Fallen DLC. It's been a few months since I've played this game, but it'll be fun to hop back into it. I really enjoyed Final Fantasy 16. I thought it was a fun game. I didn't really understand the hate that everyone gave it, but yeah, let's go ahead and start this up. I haven't loaded into it yet, so I don't even know where to find the DLC at. Oh, here we go. The new quest line, The Rising Tide, is now available by inspecting the read table in Clive's hideaway chambers. Sweet. So we just got to go to his chambers to see that. Here we go. Yep, here it is. Cid, I shall not waste time mincing words. Leviathan's Denominate is in need of rescue, and despite my innumerable misgivings about joining hands with an outlaw of the highest disrepute, the dame has assured me that there is none better suited to the task at hand. I dare not reveal more for fear this missive could fall into the wrong hands. But if what little I have penned here has kindled your interest, I bid you journey to the Vale in Northreach and inquire with one Leia. He will surely see you satisfied. Yep, let's take this mission. It's also interesting reading.
Leviathan the Lost. But why now? After all this time.
Why, what now?
No. I'm not sure you'd believe me if I told you.
After all we've been through. I doubt there's anything that could surprise me at this point.
All right then. Rouse Joshua and meet me in the mess. We'll talk there.
Sweet. I think this takes place before the last mission before you face.
I see we're all
Ultima.
here.
So, what is it this time?
I'm not sure yet. The letter delivered to my chambers omitted a few crucial details.
Do we know its provenance?
That was one of the details it omitted. But whoever the sender was, it seems the dame held them in high enough regard to point them in our direction.
The dame? Well, she's not one to waste our time. It must be important.
Important might be an understatement. If the letter is to be believed, Leviathan's dominant is in danger. And someone wants us to save him.
Leviathan?
So the Warden of Water has finally returned. What has it been? 100 years?
More. The Lost moniker dates back at least that long. Even our venerable lawsman would not have been so much as a glint in his father's eye when last the mighty serpent brought his crashing waves to bear upon the realm.
But why the gap? I know it can be a few years before a new dominant's born. But over a century?
Should the dominant of Water's bloodline have been severed somehow, it could have prevented a new dominant from awakening.
But if one has awakened now, he couldn't have chosen a worse time. Every nation in the realm has lost its dominant. If word gets out that there is still one to be had, they will stop at nothing to claim it for their own.
And the twins will be at war again, just when humanity most needs to come together. Did the letter say anything else?
Only that if I wish to know more, we must meet in person. And that the Vale can arrange a meeting.
If nothing else, you can be certain it ain't a trap.
Famous last words. I'm coming with you.
As am I.
Thank you. Both of you. And Otto?
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on things here. Didn't fancy coming anyway.
Thank you. I shall leave the Invincible in your capable hands.
Sweet. Start up the quest. Yeah, before the cutscenes, what? You already gave me a trophy? Okay. Chasing the Tides. Quest destinations for the Rising Tide are indicated with that marker. After accepting the quest, current objectives are displayed in to-do list on the right-hand side of the screen. These will temporarily replace main scenario objectives. Sweet. Cool. Let's see our setup. Go ahead and do that. That stick. That did stick. Yeah, reading that note, some of those this old-timey language is hard to read, especially if you're used to modern slang. What else to say?
Find Leviathan yet? So, you're off to the Vale then?
Oh, try to keep your mind off finding whoever wrote that letter. Yeah. Oh, and
If you see the dame,
let her know I appreciate her reports. Sweet.
you let me worry about this place, eh?
Back again?
No, we don't need to see that. It's probably
Till next you need me.
probably main story stuff, because I think this is before you face Ultima in the game, like in the actual main game. Let's see. Let's actually go check the main map, I guess.
There's something about...
World map. So we need to go up here. I wonder if we can just fast travel. Yeah, we can just travel. Sweet.
The garrison said they'd take another 100 of me pitch pots.
To the Vale it is then.
I also really like the music in this game. I think most Final Fantasies really do the music pretty good.
Looks like you've got a thirst. We can remedy that.
Can you now?
Quest destination nearby. Looked like it was down here somewhere.
But enough talk.
Yep, here we go.
Fancy a peek behind the veil, my lord?
I'm looking for a Layla.
You found one. So, will your friends be joining in? Or just watching?
Ooh. No.
We're not here for your services. We simply want to talk.
What you do with your time is up to you. The price is still the same.
We're here about the letter.
Oh. Sorry. I suppose you'll be wanting to know who wrote it then.
Among other things.
Look, I'm just the messenger here. There's only so much I can tell you.
Specifically,
A location, north of town, on the shore of Isle of Feist Bay. There you'll find a tent and the woman who can answer your questions.
and that's all. Nothing else.
Actually, one thing. There's more than flowers in the meadows these days. So keep that sword of yours to hand.
Sweet. Okay. Let's get to the coastline. And
Does
yeah.
anyone else think it strange that this woman should prefer to keep to the outskirts of town?
Not if she realizes the value of the information she's party to.
And the danger it puts her in.
The garrison may have kept the whites from...
I haven't seen any of those beastly
See if we can get into any combat. Get warmed up a little bit. I think there's a gate out this way. I don't think I can just climb over this. Yeah, no. I think I have to go out. There's a gate up here. This game definitely, well, I'm playing in the graphics mode 'cause it's more of a smoother frame rate, but this game definitely seems more clearer than Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Yes, but who awaits us inside?
It's empty. Why am I not surprised?
There's a boat down there.
A boat. No prizes for guessing who that belongs to.
We could jump down there or what? Oh, here's a fire.
The embers are still warm.
So you're Sid.
I suppose I must be. Which means you have me at a disadvantage.
Apologies. I am Shula, tributary of Mysidia, final haven of the Motes of Water.
The Motes of Water.
The very tribe into which it was believed Leviathan's dominant was born. A people notable for their sapphire eyes and ivory hair. Yet that would be impossible, since the tribe famously...
vanished. Was exterminated. Despite the best efforts of both church and state, we are still very much alive. Though we've managed to keep that fact hidden from good Krieger's faithful for over a century.
Along with Leviathan's dominant.
That wave out there. What do you know of it?
The Surge. Only that it's been there a long time.
Since the fall of Drake's Eye almost a century ago. Some claim the two are connected, but none can speak with any certainty.
So in other words, you know nothing. Not that I'll hold it against you. The wave was raised by Leviathan in an act of rage. Moments before the waters were stayed, and the icon and its dominant bound within.
And you want us to?
Rescue him. Yes. You see, a little bird told me about a certain outlaw with a singular knack for putting unruly dominants in their place. And ours is about as unruly as they get. For years, we've searched for someone who could hold their own against an icon. Someone just like you. So what do you say? Will you help us?
What exactly did your dominant do to warrant this punishment?
What did he do? He committed the greatest crime one of his kind can. He was born. But he deserves a better fate than the one my people forced upon him. He deserves to be free.
As do we all. Very well. Far-fetched though your tale may seem, something tells me you speak in earnest. So we will do what we can for your dominant. But first, you will tell us everything you know about him and the means of his imprisonment.
I can do better than that. I can show you. Care to take a trip across the bay? My people await you there.
Lead the way.
Sweet. Let's go help out the dominant. Oh, it looks like there's a whole new section of the map.
All right, you might want to hold on to something. We're coming up on the wall, and passing through can take a bit of getting used to.
I don't see any wall.
Of course you don't. That's the point. It's a glamour woven by our ancestors to keep our village hidden from prying eyes. But don't take my word for it. Watch.
That was worse than a slug of Bacchus wine.
Clive, the sky.
It's blue, but how is that possible?
You do know what a glamour is, don't you? Ours just happens to work both ways, and a good thing too. I wouldn't fancy staring at those sickly clouds every day. And that concludes our little voyage. We're here. It's a long slog to the village, and a hard one. I hope you're up for a climb.
Climb. There wasn't climbing in this game, was there? I don't remember there being climbing.
Finally.
What? You didn't think we'd arrived, did you? The village isn't up here. It's on the other side of the mountain.
Of course it is.
Man, they're really just handing out trophies. Let's see what this looks like.
Watch yourself, Sid. This path can be treacherous. If not for the sheer drop, then for the beasts who prowl it.
Thank you for the warning. And please, call me Clive. Cid is an alias.
You will be pleased to learn, Lady Shula, that I have no such aliases.
Is that so, Lord Margrace?
It's all the same to me.
What's up over here? Oh, we got some enemies right here. Let me grab this really quick.
I was wondering when they'd pick up our scent.
Stand back. We'll handle this.
Oh, will you now? Shall I keep my axe and spells to myself?
Oh, get out of here. I hope I fell asleep. Get out there. Yeah, I'm a little rusty, so hopefully these enemies are getting me ready for a boss fight. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of it.
Earlier you mentioned spells, yet I see you carry no crystals.
Since when did a bearer ever need crystals?
But then, where is your brand?
Waiting for me in Sunbreck, if I ever get careless.
But it's in for a long wait.
I wonder if there's new abilities in yeah, this. I don't see any. I'm guessing whenever we get to Leviathan, whenever we take his ability,
Careful.
we get something.
I was careless.
I should have bought some potions when I was in town.
We're almost at the summit. From there, you'll have a better view of our home.
Yeah, I don't have anything. Hopefully I can buy someone where in their town.
Few have ever set eyes on what I'm about to show you. Just so you know.
This is not what I expected.
Welcome, my friends, to Mysidia.
It's been a long time since I saw the North looking so
Alive. How
I'm
is-
sure you have plenty of questions, but it's been a long journey, and I expect we could all do with a rest. Our humble village is only a short way from here, if you'd care to accompany me. Let's get ourselves in front of a fire, and I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Sweet. We need to know some things.
It's beautiful, Shula.
And we aim to keep it that way.
That was... Oh, I forgot I have the one blade, the blade from Odin. And Teethy. I don't know, I can't even say the word. I'll have to fill that up.
Are those stones glowing?
That's one of the cairns which maintain the glamour. Steer well clear.
There we go. This thing. Oh, this water doesn't have, this is a little VFX that pop up, but the water doesn't have ripples in it. Oh, look at that. That looks so good.
If the surge was an act of rage,
One wonders what prompted it.
Oh, we gotta stay away from these. That new item. Let's go look at that. New gear. Let's see what it says. Enhances Phoenix shift, increases both movement, speed, and distance. Residual fire ether that, having failed to dissipate in the battlefield, has instead manifested into a solid form, not unlike crystal, but with an elemental purity that renders it far more potent, if not highly specialized in its applications. I think I'm going to stick with whatever I have right now. Wait. I don't need that. Oh no, I didn't have that on. It was new. Sweet.
All right.
could we not have spared ourselves the mountain crossing by landing further north?
In clear view of the bay?
A whole other path over here, but I'm guessing we'll get to that later.
on evening tides.
Does morning's light return?
Open the gates! The tributary is home!
Outsiders? Well, I never. Look at the size of that dog.
All right now, back to your duties. You'll have to forgive my people their curiosity. We don't get many visitors. Or any, truth be told.
Then we are honored to be the first.
This is quite extraordinary. Like stepping into another world.
So do you believe me now?
You've made it difficult not to, my lady. But how did your people chance to settle here in the north? Unless I am much mistaken, the moats of water long called the coasts of Southern Ash their home. Until Drake's Horn fell and the Blight forced them ever inland, where...
We met our doom, along with our dominant. I see you've read the Gregorian Church's account, but perhaps you'd like to hear ours. That building over there is the Witten Hall. It's where my people gather to discuss matters of import. We can speak more inside, once the place is ready to receive you. It shouldn't take long, but you're welcome to explore the village while I see to things.
Thank you. We'll do just that.
Sweet, let's take a look around. Let's see what they got going on in here. Looks cozy.
The stalks are thin, the leaves limp. We should dress the soil with dung and straw at once, or I fear for the autumn harvest.
It's in the chest.
Just you stay away from that temple. Do you hear me?
I heard you the first time.
So we'll have to go around for that one.
That'll be them then. Don't look like much if you ask me.
Dang, chill, I'm right here. Tell me I don't look like much. I have this purple sword on my back. What are they wearing? Yeah. Where's Joshua at? There he is.
Look, that one's got a black cape. Do you think he's the leader?
I wonder if they've told him about us.
Look, Nan, it's the outsiders. How long do you think this bridge has been standing here?
Oh, at least as long as we have. Laugh then. You used to work on the outside, didn't you? Is it really like the sea it is?
If you mean filthy, noisy, and rank, then no. It's much, much worse.
Seems like one of the
Chocobo.
cairns was disturbed by an ibex. As if we didn't have enough to do. Busy or not, though, we'll need to see to it soon. Don't want the glamour unraveling.
go see the chocobo. Chocobo, chocobo, chocobo.
Did you hear that, girl? You're going with father today.
If you don't mind, Manda, I'm in a hurry.
There's another one back here. You sleeping? Look at him chilling. Chilling like a villain. Let's see what this guy has to say.
The tributary is in the Witten Hall, as you should be.
Dang, chill. Everybody acts like I'm on a schedule here. She told me I could look around.
The poor things are as pale as ghosts. Are they unwell?
I don't think so, ma'am. It's just the way they are.
See if there's anything that he's got to say back here.
Please, Grandad, tell us another story about the witch.
This man is half asleep right now. He is not telling you no story. Look at him. He's barely holding on right now. Let him take his daily nap. I always liked how the checkpoints looked in this game, or the fast travel points. The blue looks pretty cool.
Welcome to Haven. The tributary awaits you within the Witten Hall.
Here we go. See what they have to say.
So what do you think of our little haven in the woods? It might not have all the comforts of a southern settlement, but at least it's ours.
And there's a lot to be said for that. It can't have been easy keeping this place a secret.
Not easy, no. We've dedicated our lives to maintaining the glamour that conceals us. Us and Walyas.
This man, Walyas, is he Leviathan's dominant?
That's right. Though he's no man, Walyas is still a baby.
A baby?
Forgive me, but you said that the Dominant and his icon were bound inside the Surge almost a century ago. That would surely make him older still.
It would, if he'd been allowed to age. But the spell robbed the poor bairn of even that.
I'm sorry?
Walyas was the son of my great-grandfather. Leviathan awoke within him almost immediately. But instead of allowing the lad to live out his life as a valued member of the community, my ancestors sought to put his power to other uses. Sadly for them, the Icons sensed their treachery and summoned a wave so large it would have swallowed the entire village if my ancestors hadn't stopped him.
Then it is not the surge that binds the child, but time itself.
Yes.
Forgive me. I'm still not sure I understand.
I'm not surprised. It isn't the easiest thing to explain. Which is why it might be better if I took you to see him. Show you exactly what he has to endure.
That is why we came.
Then let us be off. There's a road that leads north from the village. It'll take us right into the Surge.
Which was that by the cornfields that we saw. If it's not there, it's that extra road we saw on the way into town.
Are you bound for the Wave tributary?
We are, Delina. Have you spread the word about our guests?
I have. Everyone knows to treat them as family.
You shouldn't have any trouble now, but just in case, I would have you accept this symbol of our people.
That's very kind. I look forward to meeting the family.
The feeling's mutual.
Should the tributary be indisposed, feel free to ask me any questions you might have regarding the village, and I'll do my best to answer.
Thank you. We will.
Then I bid you good tide.
Our storehouse lies across the bridge. If you're short of supplies, you may find what you need there. Though we will have to ask you for recompense, poor as we are.
Sweet, yeah, I'll definitely need to do that because I have no potions. Oh, this here is across the bridge. They have a blacksmith.
If you want something from the forge, you'll have to wait your turn. Got my hands full as it is. Though not with what I need, thanks to the love of my life.
So we have 2 side quests. And then a main quest.
What do you think the tributary sees in those outsiders?
Where in the blue heavens has that girl got to?
So we must do the same.
I guess let's go ahead and let's go to get some health first for potions.
How long do you think this?
And we'll go on the main quest. We'll do the side quest next. Where they said it was across the bridge?
The poor things are as pale as Oh, they're unwell. You are Sid, aren't you? The man the tributary told us about? I wonder if you could help me.
With what exactly?
Oh, nothing too troublesome. Do you know my husband, Pavat? He's the village smith, among other things. Anyway, his name day's not far off, and I wanted to make a gift for him. He's a craftsman, you see, and he's been fretting about running low on the flowers he uses for dye making, so I wondered if you might collect some for me and give them to him.
Would this gift not be better coming from you?
Perhaps, but it can't, for reasons I can't go into. Please, I know it sounds daft, but I'd be ever so grateful.
We won't at the moment.
Oh.
We will come back. I honestly just wanted to get some help.
I'm not arguing. The child must be...
Hear me, mine ancestors.
Well, there's a bridge up there. Maybe it's up here. Maybe in this house right here.
Just you stay away from that temple. Do you hear me?
Guess not.
Did I do the first time?
Hey, chickens.
I give you my grain. You give me your eggs. Everyone's happy.
Well, I guess we're going healthless.
He's coming over here.
Suddenly, there were curls everywhere I looked. It was all I could do to make it back to Haven.
You're Lady Shula's friend, aren't you? Lady Shula says that if I want to be tributary one day, I have to learn my letters just like she did. But what good are letters against a Tombry's knife?
The There's a pair of ships just up ahead.
Ships? But
Father's
are we not still
farewell.
leagues from the shore?
Name of this mission. It's like a completely different, like biome. It's like jungly. It looks like rainforesty. I think we need to level up too. I'm only level 94. And a lot of these enemies are 100.
The quickest route to the surge is due east, past the second galley.
Shula, how did these ships come to be here?
What do you imagine happens when an icon of water gets angry?
Really, brother? Did you have to ask?
Does look pretty cool. Oh no.
Tonberries.
Wonder how much damage they do if they stab you.
Just consumed by their hatred for everyone and everything.
Everything save sharp knives, it seems.
Oh, dog's barking. Sweet. I was gonna just put the fast dodge, like this move, for all of them, instead of just having like this guy for this one. Then I would lose this ability then too. I like that I can do this with the, yeah, what, I think it's Bahamut? I forgot who, oh, Ifrit. I think Ifrit's the dominant for this one.
I can smell the sea.
It's not far now.
Wow, it looks so good. Look how good that looks. Maybe it's a little bright. Let's see if we can. Yeah, we have the brightness all the way up. Let's turn this down. So I don't know if it's even changing anything.
How will we reach the surge?
We'll follow the coastline north. There's a bridge that'll take us across to the cape.
Yeah, now it seems a little bit too dark. Let's put it back to like 5. Put it to 5.
Might I inquire about the Ray of Light?
It's what prevents the Surge from being reclaimed by the sea. And Dwalius by his people.
You said before that the child is bound within the Surge. But you've yet to tell us how we're meant to reach him. I trust we won't have to hold our breath.
No. The Surge wraps around the cape without engulfing it. If we continue to its tip, there is a path down to the seabed. And the wave's origin.
All right. It won't be the first dominant we've met at the bottom of the ocean.
Man, it looks so good. Let's travel to there.